Blessed be witches, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today we are going to be making Reverend Odin's Luck Be a Lady Tonight laundry wash. Yes, witches. I love this one because you can use this for a multitude of different purposes. You can use this to be able to keep your finances up. You can use this for games of chance. You can use this for money. You can use this for fortune. You can use this for fame. Opening doorways that may not be there to allow you to be able to get that extra bit of money. Honey, I used to wash my clothing, my work clothing, in this all the time. And let me tell you, I used to always be going into overtime. I'd be getting commissions. Boom. Don't even get me started, okay? This was one of my favorites to use. Okay, so what are you going to need for this? Well, you are going to need Dr. Bronner's as usual. You are going to be needing your laundry detergent of your choice and the oils. We are going to be using Rose Absolute. We are going to be using Pomegranate honey. We are going to be using Calamus. We are going to be using Nutmeg, and we are going to be using Star Anise. Okay, so let's get this party started. So, we are going to start off with putting in our 1/8 cup of Dr. Bronner's to be able to allow these all to absorb into each other properly. So we're going to start off with Rose. Why do we use Rose? Well, Rose is good for money. It is good for protection. It is good for divination. It is good for psychic ability. It is good for bringing vibrations up. It is just a perfect botanical. I don't want any flaws when it comes to my income. No, ain't having it. All right, so we are going to be putting in 13 drops of this bad boy, and then we're going to pray and move on. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, and that is pomegranate. Well, honey, let me tell you about pomegranate. Pomegranate is good when it comes to wealth. It is good when it comes to riches. It is good when it comes to luck. It is good when it comes to wishes. It is good when it comes to comfortability. It is great when it comes to personal power. It's great when it comes to seeing things that you may not have seen, noticing avenues. It is just a wonderful, wonderful botanical when it comes to, you know, I have a dream, right? I want to do this, and I want to see this, and I want to bring this money in. Pomegranate. Pomegranate allows you to be able to see avenues, take avenues, and to be able to bring your money up and keep your money up. Fabulous. So we are going to be adding in 13 drops of this bad boy as well. All right, so we are going to be praying over this and moving on to the next one. All right, so the next one we are going to be using is Calamus. Now, Calamus is good when it comes to protection. It is great for luck. It is great for money. It will allow you to keep your money. You will keep it safe. It will not allow people to come and take your money. It is a wonderful, wonderful dominance botanical as well, to stay strong in the fact that you ain't losing your money for nothing, okay? This is a powerful mixture, anything to do when it comes to finances, building finances, and retaining finances. And we won't be putting 13 drops of this bad boy in here as well. All right, so now we are going to say our prayer over this. Now, nutmeg is also great for luck, and it's great for money, okay? I like to use this one when it comes to the games of chance. I like to use this one when it comes to, again, not just winning the money, but to save the money, to not lose it again. It is a powerful powerful, foundational botanical when it comes to bringing in and creating that sense of safety and comfort. You ain't gonna feel safe if you ain't got a home. You ain't gonna feel comfortable if you ain't got nowhere to lay your head. Right? So that's the reason why we want to bring in the element of nutmeg, to bring in that money, to bring in the retention of that money, and to allow us to have that place of comfort in our home and a place to rest our head. And we are going to be adding in 13 drops of this. All right, so we're going to say our prayer over this and move to the next one. Now, why do we want to add anise in here? Well, anise is, again, another powerful one when it comes to divination. It's a great one when it comes to movement, action. It is a great one when it comes to seeing paths ahead of you so that you can make money out of nowhere, okay? It is a fundamental one when it comes to you exploring things that you may not have explored before, okay? Thinking outside of the box. We want to bring in this vibration of, I'm not going to limit myself to where money can come from me, honey. I want money, honey, and I want it to flow to me and stay with me. And that's what we are going to be adding our anise in for. We're going to be adding in 7 drops of this bad boy. All right, and we are going to pray and move on to the next one. Yes, that is perfect. Okay, so what do we do now? So now we are going to be filling this bad boy pretty much up to the top because I use this a lot. I wasn't kidding, witches. Now, if you want this to be a little stronger, please double it up as well. I've used this for a long time in this form and I've always found it to be spectacular. The scent does go away a little bit because you do add quite a bit of this to it. However, if you want it to be more of a scent, then just add a little bit more of, as long as you have the botanicals in there, the amount is really entirely up to you. But as I said, this has worked for me. I love this one. That's why I make so much of it, because I am forever doing just my regular day-to-day clothes with this. Business, whatnot, contracts, you name it, I am always doing this. My suit shirts, this is the one that this is my go-to one. That's why I make so much of it, because anything financial, darling, anything where it comes to bringing in a little luck and a lot of money. So that is our episode for today. If you have not subscribed, you need to press subscribe, join the Witch Please family, and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com or leave a comment below. I've said it before, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you are always in my heart. I will see you again on another episode of Witch Please. I love you, boo-boos. Bye-bye.